Good morning, all you gorgeous crafters. My name's Dan. Did it work, Lisa? Something went wrong, did it?
She was just sneaking
All
prices.
I heard was, whoops. So I don't know if you heard us. I called you gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous crafters. Hope you're all well today. It's Thursday morning. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for an hour, and it's going to be an hour today. We only have an hour because Natalie is a rather busy chicken. She's got a lot to do today, so she said, right, Dan, let's do an hour.
We're doing an hour.
But it's going to be a good hour. That's what it's going to be. We have to do an hour and a half thing, don't we, these days? It's quite good. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to introduce you to who's here. So we have Lisa, who is producing the show. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. And at the demonstration station, I've already kind of given it away. It's the recently breakfasted Natalie Eagleton.
I'm fed and watered. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Natalie, you are a busy, busy girl at the minute. You've been, you just told me you were making cards till 10:30 last night.
Yeah.
After making cards all day here yesterday, and then you've got loads. So, what's going on? We've got a lot of launches coming.
It's very busy next week because it's
Yes.
Hobbymaker's birthday.
Oh,
and
of course.
because it's Hobbymaker's birthday, we have more shows than our usual three shows a week.
Right.
Well,
okay.
3 days a week. We obviously have more shows each day.
Do we have shows? We don't have shows every day, do we?
We have shows Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Okay,
so we're on
so we've
an
got 4.
extra day, but because it's birthday,
There's
there's
a lot of
like
stuff.
2 launches a day.
Oh my god.
A lot of that is papercraft.
Yes.
A lot of that papercraft came off the machines yesterday.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a squeeze.
It's a squeeze. So
It's a squeeze.
Anne-Marie has been showing me some stuff this morning.
Yeah.
That she's.
Anne-Marie's not even supposed to be here today.
Anne-Marie's not supposed
She's
to be here
coming today on a day
She
off.
has come in on a day off. She was watching. I'm telling everybody secret. She was watching. What's he called? Greg. What's he called?
Oh,
Greg
Davies.
Davies. Greg Davies last night in Manchester just told me about it. Said it was absolutely brilliant. So go and see him. He was in the In-Betweeners and he was in.
yes, he was.
He's in Taskmasters, isn't he?
Yes.
This has nothing to do with craft, and we're meant to be fitting it into an hour today. So goodness
We'll be
knows.
fine.
Okay, we've got 2 brand new products to show you today that are core essentials, absolute crackers. But first, we should win it weekly. Natalie, we have craft wire
I know,
here.
it's my favourite thing ever.
But we have all 3 packs of craft wire. Let me show you these 3 packs of craft wire. So we've got the festive there, we've got the essentials, and we have the pastels. So we have all 3. Alongside some soft grip pliers, thank you very much, all 3, and a craft wire templates book. 4 lucky winners there's going to be. 4 people are going to win this week here at Hunky Dory. We need the answer to this question for you to be with a chance of winning. That question is, the world record for the most sticky notes stuck on a face in 30 seconds is this a thing? Is this actually a thing?
It's so good, isn't it? We were saying we need to test it.
So do you...
Test it Friday. Yeah.
So it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you feel like you could do... I mean, I'm not...
You reckon you can do more?
I'm not saying they're not trying here, right?
We should test it.
We could have a go, couldn't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah? I've got quite a round head. I've got a lot of space here to stick them on.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Which is like a bit of a superpower, really, having this, isn't it?
Extra space.
Extra
there we
space. Go. The world record for the most sticky notes stuck on a face in 30 seconds is A43, B38, or C47. One of those is the correct answer, we believe. And we're going to let you know what that correct answer is tomorrow. Pop your answer into our feed on YouTube, our feed on Facebook, or indeed, if you want to pop your answer to on the Hunky Dory Hub, you'll find the question there, along with a million other things, crafty and wonderful. HunkyDoryCrafts.co.uk is the place to be for the Hunky Dory Hub, of course. Would you like to see something new? Do we have a VT?
We do.
Oh, shall we VT?
Speak at the moment.
Oh, you're back. Hello. So you've just seen our fantastic pastel edge card blanks, pastel foil edge card blanks. Can I show them here? Is that the best way? Brand spanking new today. So we have done foiled edge card blanks in the past, and they are so popular. We've got 6 sizes here in 6 different colours. I'll show you the colours first, but we've got 6 different sizes. I'll tell you those in a second. Here's the colours, and the colours are absolutely beautiful. Pastel foil edge. Let's take a closer look. There we go. This one at the bottom, it's called peach, but I think that's rose gold, really.
Yeah, I think it's more of a rose gold.
It's more of a rose gold, isn't it? The second one up is aqua, a lovely kind of blue to green. You've got pink in there, you've got a proper blue, you've got purple, and then you've got green. Beautiful foiled frames. Fantastic. They're all foiled onto Ink Me cardstock, which means that you can distress it, you can colour it, you can do whatever you want with it, really. 300 GSM as well, so they're nice and sturdy. That's your 5x5s. Okay, but we've got a bundle price on screen. You can buy these individually.
No.
You can't buy these individually.
No, just in the bundle.
They are only currently available in the bundle.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody at home, you cannot buy them individually. You can only buy them in the bundle. So if you want them, get them in this bundle. $19.99, $17.99 as a Diamond member, $18.99 as a Club member. Just make sure you're logged in. They are so useful. This beautiful foiled front is going to frame the centerpiece of your card so beautifully.
It makes crafting so much quicker because we don't have to
matte and lay.
We don't have to think about gutting our cardstock either if we're people that like to be really like economical with our crafting. We don't need to do that. It's all done here.
It's done.
If you were going to stick something directly on here, if you went for sort of like half an inch shorter than the card size, that would fit perfectly in this white space.
So you know yourself that half an inch shorter is
for large sort of like mats and layers or small mats and layers, because you can like overlap that mirror there as well. But I think these are the best products we do in terms of versatility, Dan, because they work with every single like sub-product we sell here.
Which is key, isn't it? So because things coordinating and working together.
Paper craft, toppers, sentiment strips. We've got a new sentiment pad on today they work so well with.
We do. Size-wise, I'm showing you all these sizes, but I'm not telling you what they are. Okay, but we've got 5x5, which is the first one I showed you. We've got 6x6. We've got DL, which is brilliant, isn't it? And something very different. We've got 7x5. We've also got A5, so the big ones that you're seeing here. So that's a full A4 sheet, each of these that you're going to... already scored for you, so you should be able to see, there you go, there's the score. You're already scored. Sorry, I missed A6 as well, blooming heck. That you can just fold these straight away. It's a platinum score, so it's the best score. It's a proper, the big machines come and do their scores. Very good. I will show you, I have promised you, I will show you some videos of that. It's quite exciting. But these are available. They're available right now. $19.99, $17.99 if you're a Diamond member. Okay, what are we going to next? Or are we going straight to, or would you like me to talk about the perfect verses?
I mean,
Lisa?
She went there. You're in trouble today. Wow.
We're going to talk about.
It's not the first time we've done our foiled edge card blanks, is it?
It's not, is it? Well, I love this. And what a fantastic segue. So, if you love our foiled edge card blanks,
yes, because we do.
But you want something a little bit brighter, Natalie, then look at what you can get. You can get this fantastic, for $19.99, the Brights edition. Guess what? It's got the exact same content as the Pastel edition.
It does.
But they're a bit brighter.
6, 6 and 6.
You can kind of see the colours there. They're fantastic.
6 colours.
If you want to see the colours a little bit more close up, you absolutely can. So you get the red.
I love these.
You get the holographic, which is fantastic. You get this lovely, stronger pink, which is like beautiful.
A super hot pink, isn't it?
Lovely blue. You get the green and you get the purple. So you get all 6 of those.
Completely different shades to the new shades that we've got now as well.
Totally different.
But also, the colours really mix and match. So if you want to do some like fancy shaped cards,
well, I'm going to.
You can bring those sort of like the purple with the darker purple, or the opposite colours, so you can sort of like coordinate them really nicely together. There
you go. So you've sort of got a lilac at the front, but you've got this stronger purple at the back. Can you see? There you go. So that's kind of the difference that you're getting. So your pastels are a more springified, a softer, for softer cards, for spring cards, absolutely beautiful. Your brights for those strong cards, fantastic. If you're not colourful, you don't feel colourful, you feel lustrously metallic today, then you can be. because you can have the foiled edge card blanks and envelopes. Of course, did I say? I didn't say at the beginning. They all come with their envelopes.
They all come with envelopes.
Absolutely. Should you want them in gold and silver, because gold and silver is your jam, then gold and silver is available as well. A complete mix, as you would expect, half of them in gold and half of them in silver. But again, the same content, so you get 36 of these fantastic foil edge card blanks. 300 GSM, as we said. Guess what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go back to my list, and I'm going to see what's next. Oh, it's what I thought it was going to be. It's our Perfect Verses paper pad number 3. Here we go. Okay, brand spanking new today, everybody. We've not only got the pastel card blanks, we've also got the foiled paper pad. Perfect Verses pad 3. Pad 2 and pad 1, are they both still available? Yes, they are. And the plan is for us to keep these and make these available because they do have different sentiments, different verses within them. Each of these has 192, I think it is. Let me check my notes. 192 verses in both gold and silver. So it's a mix of both gold and silver. You get them both in here. And that's what they look like. Okay. So you get 4 different sentiments, or different verses, I should say, on each sheet. Now these can be trimmed down so that they go into be used as an insert and go inside your card. But they're brilliant, brilliant, brilliant to become the centerpiece of your card. Yeah. Just by either trimming them out, which you can do with a trimmer, nice and easy. So our standard papercraft trimmer or a guillotine will trim them perfectly. You can just trim these into quarters and they'll go perfect. Or you can use a die cut and a cutting die, sorry. And you can go around it in whether it's a circle or whether it's a fancy frame or whether it's a label shape, it's completely up to you. You can then do that on a piece of mirror again, but with a slightly wider nesting die, immediate centerpiece topper.
Exactly.
Absolutely
brilliant. Using these in the with our trimmer and cutting them down into like little strips. I don't know if you've mentioned that.
I haven't.
So like actually like cutting each individual word, sort of row of words away, and then you can like scatter them across your card. Some of the verses are really nicely because they have like 2 sort of sentences in them. So trimming them in half and then having one on like the front and then one on the inside works really nicely.
Absolutely brilliant.
Your tag punches, they're going to come in super handy with these as well. They're very, very versatile. And again, this selection of verses are completely different from the ones that you will have in your previous Perfect Verses. So it's a nice little addition to your crafty stash.
Thank you for the gift, the thought, and most of all, the happiness it brought. How lovely. Friends are the sprinkles on the cupcake of life, aren't they just?
It's cute, isn't it?
May a rainbow follow you in a sky that's always blue. Thank you. Family, a little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. Lots of different fonts in here, as you can see. Life is all about good times and great adventures, absolutely. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. There's some motivational things in here as well, which is great. The start of something new brings the hope of something great. Anything is possible. Excellent. Success is delivered to the deserving. Congratulations. That'd be great for exams.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't that be absolutely brilliant? So as I said, you get them in silver and you get them in gold. There are loads. There are 24 different sentiments in here. We will light candles and make a big fuss, just so you know you are precious to us. Brilliant, brilliant. Our Perfect Verses foiled paper pad 3 is now available. It's on the website. The place to grab all this stuff is hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. That's where you can get this. $9.99, $8.99 for Diamond members, which is fabulous. These two products do go together
so well.
But as Natalie has said, these foiled edge card blanks, little books.
Yes.
They work with just everything.
And
every
single product
whenever
type.
You've got something that you want to say, if you can't quite find the words are in one of these pads. Absolutely. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to go to Nat.
Okay, so we're going to start off with our pastel card blanks, and I've actually chosen 2. Now, I kind of did a card similar to this the other day, but we're going to change it up a bit with sort of like the direction that we add this in. So I've got my A5, and I've also got my 5x5 card, which we're going to sort of do together. So I'm going to start off by trimming half of this front off here. So it's just over the 5 3/4. It's about 1 notch over that. So if I think it's like, is it 2 under the 4 gets you halfway? No, that's not right. That's your DL size. Let's try. I'm trying to work it out on here now. Try and get that middle ground. gonna be just under the 3. So if I go for like, let's go for 2 under the 3. Does that look about right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but we'll try and make it. I can't do that type of maths today. I can't work that maths out. So now we've got like half your front here and half your front that we're going to place together. This is going to stay exactly the same. So what we want to do is take our card blank, and for this I'm going to use a topper set because it's the easiest thing to use with your kits. This is our Fairy Decadence that I've chose to use for this one, and I'm going to cut one down that is like a quarter shorter than the A5.
Natalie, a quarter shorter.
A quarter shorter. So let's just trim that off there, and I'll take this to 8. And you can always like go and check to see whether that is going to fit on there as well. So that is going to be the inside of my card, and then I want another panel which is going to fit on here. So if I just measure that, so that needs to be 3 1/4. 1/4 under 3, sorry. So I am going to just cut into this here, but I can still use this on like a DL now. So that's going to make a whole other card. And then again, I want to do that to 8. So let's just take 2 off that side, and we're going to take the rest off the bottom just so that joins in really nicely. So that is the front panel of my card. And then I have to decorate this panel too. So I'm going to take this design up here, and I'm going to cut this a quarter shorter again than our 5 inches.
I don't know why I find that so funny. A quarter shorter.
Because
I don't know why I find it so funny.
It's just, and you can see how perfect that fits onto your card blank there, and it just really, really enhances it. And I like the fact that it's not a matching green. I like the fact that it's got that sort of different tone of green. It's really going to pull itself together when we bring in the artwork as well from the toppers. So let's stick this together, and I'm going to go in with my tape runner because that's super quick to do as well. So tape runner on this piece that we've cut away, and I'm actually going to stick that back inside, so when this card is shut it all sort of comes back together, because of course we can easily stick this straight onto our card, and you're going to be able to see that how that happens so quickly. But I just wanted to show you that you can also do some little different sort of techniques with this. So that is going to fit on the inside there. And I've just added that foiling back in because of course when this front fold is closed, then it like matches up, so it kind of looks like the whole thing is mirrored. This is going to sit on
I didn't
here.
realise that that's where you're going. So when you first started and you cut that front section off, I thought that you were going to attach it to the other side and turn it into a gatefold. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Because that would work, wouldn't it?
That would work, yeah. You need to add an extra like little piece on.
So you just need something that, so like a piece of paper that goes around.
You could use like another A5 and stick the whole thing to the back so you've got the strength, and then just stick that on. So yeah,
absolutely.
You could do a gatefold as well.
Just immediately turn
so
it to
easily,
gatefolds.
but now I'm doing something even fancier.
I'm here all week now.
Surprising you. So this is going to sit on here, and this one wants to open the wrong way round, like an Australian card, as our Barbara likes to call it. So let's pop that on there. We'll go in with our toppers now. I'm going to use this gorgeous frame. Let's hope I've got enough foam pads after yesterday. So I'm going to go in with my thin strips on this piece here. And then, so all the way around with that until we match that up. I love the fact that these, with the border strips as well, you've got enough space around here that you're not going to be able to see any of these workings as well. And then I'm going to go in with my 4 mils on here as well.
4 mils are fabulous.
Just to give that a little bit more height.
Oh, 4 mils glorious. What did we do before 4 mil?
I genuinely, we used to stick in
double up twos, yeah. And before that, we probably quadrupled up ones. I don't know.
Do I want to do this first or want to do that after? Give me a second. I'm going to take my my tape runner. I'm going to line this up on my mat, and I want to get to like the 2.5 inch mark, and I'm just going to tape run it across the front because I'm going to add in a bit of ribbon. So you want your ribbon to sit on the front like so, And then we're going to just stick this over the top. 1,
okay.
2, and then I did have a middle frame in here, which we're going to use in a moment as well in our card. So the next bit is to sort of stick this together now. And what I want to do is I want this to sit here so that when it opens up, my sentiment is like written here in the middle, and we're going to use our perfect verse for this. So now what I can do is just take my card blank, and I think again I'm going to go in with foam pads just to lift it up off the front.
Add a touch more dimension.
Again, if you've got your insert papers that went with this collection, you could add this in to remove some of that stock white that we see in the middle, but when we add that perfect verse in, it's all going to match up anyway. So what you want to do now is just take this, place it in the middle, stick it straight down so it's nice and central, and then with the rest of this we're going to bring this all the way around, so we can just line this up. Again, I would probably do this with my red liner tape because I did this on telly the other day and I didn't have a very steady hand and it went a bit skew with my ribbon. But that now is going to come across the back of here, and then that will allow us that when we fold this together, we can tie this in a nice bow.
Oh, fabulous.
So
Look
I can
at
just
that.
take a little bit of, I surprise you sometimes, don't I?
You do, Natalie.
I can tell you're looking at me like, what on earth is
what's
she
she
doing
doing?
now?
But no, I quite rather like it. Natalie, Sam Hatfield said to me, and good morning, Sam, hope you're well. She said, and Alan Kenyon, if you're watching, our glorious design manager, I call him Glorious, he is. Sam says, fairy decadence, which is rather decadent, this, isn't it?
It is beautiful,
She
yeah.
says, what about furry decadence? A collection of pampered pets in Art Deco settings.
That would look quite cool, wouldn't it?
I think that's
We could
ace.
do like pets with like top hats on and things like that.
I know. I
That
like
would
it a
look
lot.
cool.
Alan, thinking cap, please, young man.
He's
Pop
busy
your
at the
thinking
moment,
cap
Sam,
on.
doing some very exciting things. So bear with him because
It's true.
he is making some very cool things right now.
He is. It's
So we've got our happy birthday sentiment on, and I've got my middle frame here, which we often take out. I'm going to line it up so it fits on my design here. I'm going to stick this down, and then we're going to cut it out so that I've got a frame around my design. So
And that fits perfectly, doesn't it?
It does.
And obviously you can choose which sentiment you want,
Yeah.
which verse you want.
So I'm doing a happy birthday card. So the verse I've chosen to use says, as you celebrate your birthday, warmest wishes go your way for all that makes you happy on this very special day. So let's just pop that on there. And then I can just use my scissors to trim around here. And we still do have a lot of space on the opposite sentiment as well, so we could still use that and cut that down quite thin, matte and layer that onto some gold as well. So this is going to fit on the middle page.
When was the last time we saw Alan?
We had this
HDTV?
discussion. We had this discussion on. You went here. You'd gone home on Monday.
Not enough, Alan.
Adam said that he should come on Hunky Dory TV and help out, so that I didn't have to do it.
Adam did, or Alan?
Adam said this
Adam.
to Alan. Said you should do Hunky Dory
Alan
TV.
should, right?
Yeah.
Well, Alan
Said you should help out, do Hunky Dory TV,
Alan
so that
likes
Matt doesn't have to.
Hunky Dory TV. Alan just doesn't get any time.
He's
but
very
Alan
busy.
Always offers. He always says, "I can do it. I can do it," and he can.
He can.
Do you know
But
there was once a show? There was once a show, just me and Alan. Do you know, for an hour?
I feel like I remember.
An hour and a half. Lisa said she doesn't want to produce that one. It was just me and Alan for an hour and a half.
You wouldn't want to, Lisa.
And I demoed,
for
and Alan presented, and it was glorious.
I'm just thinking that I've got these extra toppers, so why don't I decorate this side up as well? I might as well. I've got the pieces. So let's just stick this in. So we've got another little sort of design on here.
Stacey says, I said Alan should come in tomorrow and do the sticky note challenge. Absolutely, you should, Alan.
Maybe we should do a race. You versus Alan.
Me versus Alan.
Come in, do a stick, or we could pre-film it and then put it out.
There's no way at all that those sticky notes are sticking to Alan. Alan's as hairy as a Yeti. There's just no way.
He's got extra, what's it called, texture though, so maybe it will.
Alan is extra
We were saying
texture.
that the girls couldn't do it because it would probably come off on their makeup.
Extra texture.
So here you go, a way to use your fold edge card blanks in a really nice way. So you've got that really gorgeous sort of like, it's almost like a half gate fold because you open this top bit up, and then you open the middle bit up, and it reveals your verse.
I really,
So
really
there you
like
go.
it. We need a bit more light on that camera, I think, but I really do like it.
It's cute, isn't it?
It's very, very cute.
It's a really nice way of using just plain shapes, but creating like a shape card from them.
For sure.
So for someone who isn't confident with their scoreboard
Yes.
or like measurements and stuff like that, doing things like this is really, really easy.
Absolutely. I like it a lot. I've got some cards to show you, but I'm just going to remind you of the content that you get in these pastel card blanks. So, there are 6 different sizes. There are 6 different colours, and we talked about the colours. It's called peach, but we're going to call it rose gold because we like to, and why not? There we go. And we've got the aqua, we've got the purple, we've got the blue, we've got the pink, and we've got the green. So you've got A6, all 6 colours. You've got DL, all 6 colours. You've got 5x5, all 6 colours. You've got 6x6, Nat?
All 6 colours.
You've got 7x5.
All 6 colours.
And you've got A5.
All 6 colours.
All 6 colours. Not only that, I didn't show them earlier on, but I should do, because look, every single one of the envelopes to match. Beautiful banker envelopes for you. Lovely bright white envelopes, all to match. They're included in that kit as well. $19.99, $18.99 if you are in the Clinton Club Hunky Dory, $17.99 if you are a Diamond member. I just need to do this, or else I will get in trouble with Lisa, who is on it today.
You make sure that you're tidying those.
Do not misbehave. Okay. Would you like to see some cards? Maybe these. Here we go. We're working Lisa now. She's doing 3 things at a time. There you go. You know, I said earlier on that they really frame a centerpiece beautifully.
They do, don't they?
There's an example of framing the centerpiece beautifully.
So nice.
If you've got our Miri card, then you're going to find colours that match absolutely perfectly. So, example. So people are using the Miri card here, and it just matches so gloriously. Getting some embossing going. So you've seen little books knocking around here. Amy, you did that one. Leanne, there you go. Thank you very much. Jenny, thank you very much for this. I really, really do like that card.
And an absolute essential, really, to be purchasing with these card blanks is our pastel selection.
Oh, yes, yes.
There's the Harlequin Brights, but what's the pastel one called, Lisa? Oh, Ice Ice Baby. That's
Ice Ice Baby will work absolutely beautifully. Look at all these cards that have been made. Dawn, thank you so much for that card. You've got the embossing here. Beautiful. Jessica, thank you so much. Natalie, so you're not the only person who's using that fantastic Fairy Decadence there. Beautiful. So there's what's this then? Let me see. This is Perfect Verses. There we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. What a precious little one you are. Jessica, again, lovely use of embossing there, but I like those different
it's
stars.
nice, isn't it?
Raised up,
really
and
nicely.
again, the perfect example of using a nesting die with those perfect verses, so that you can layer that up, use it as a sentiment in the centre of your card, and it becomes the card. Does that make sense? So you know you've everything else to the card is beautiful, obviously, but it's they're all accoutrements to the main sentiment in the centre. And there we go as well, Jessica Farrer again, with just taking a little part. That might be just half of the verse. I'm not sure. I'd have to go looking, but
yes, it is.
It's just half of the verse. But there you go. Don't you just love pearl gemstones? Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? We do stock those. We stock pearl in lots of different colours, and that was I believe, it's called a tropical set. I think it is. They're really, really nice. Okay, so. I now need to read the second section of this to make sure that I'm doing it properly. Little Books Multi-Buy saves $9.99. So we're going to take a little look at some of our best sellers that go with or work perfectly with your perfect verses and indeed with those pastel foiled edge card blanks. Little Books. This happens to be Multi-Buy 15, which is 3 different books here, but they're normally $9.99 each, which makes that you saw that would be 30 quid for 3 books. But because they're on a permanent 3 for 2 on our little books, which is great now, because it's not every now and then you can get them on a 3 for 2.
No,
they're always on a 3 for 2, which is brilliant. We've got Birthday Humour, we've got the gorgeous Hydrangeas, and we've got a Wild West, which is a lot of fun. But you can mix and match. It's completely up to you. with our little books and go for any 3 for 2. You don't have to buy a specific multi-buy. You mix and match. It's completely up to you, whichever you like. What's really nice about that 3 for 2 mix and match is that if you're logged in as a club member, you're going to get these cheaper than $9.99. You're going to get them at $9.49. So when you buy 3 for 2, you're paying for 2 lots of $9.49, not 2 lots of $9.99. Does that make sense?
Saving deals.
Saving deals, which is great. Birthday humour, loads and loads of stuff. They say your eyes get worse as you get older, so I've made this text extra big, absolutely. A legend was born on this day. I'm not going to say how many berries, long time ago. Not enough berries for my birthday. Gardeners don't grow old, they just go to pot, etc., etc. Really fun. There was something about cheese and pineapple there, and I love cheese and pineapple. This calls for cheese and pineapple on a stick. Happy birthday, absolutely. 3 for 2 on those. Next thing to show you is nothing to do with craft whatsoever, but we had a request, someone on YouTube, I just got a little letter saying, what are these that you've got here, Dan? If I can bring them close. Well, that's only Ronnie Corbett, and that is Ronnie Barker. Ronnie Corbett and Ronnie Barker.
The 2 Ronnies?
Not bad, they're really good, the 2 Ronnies. Yeah, aren't they good? So there you go, they're really cool. Yes, that was Christmas a couple of years ago. I was in a shop buying presents for my family and saw these and thought, I just got myself a present because I thought I can't not have those. They're fantastic. Love the 2 Ronnies. Little book apertures. So, talked about little books. Have you seen these at home? If you have seen them out in the wild, congratulations, because they're very rare.
Very rare.
They're very rare. They're hard to get hold of. Are they currently in stock? I can't be showing them if they're not in stock, so I guess they are in stock. That's pretty impressive that they're in stock because they're very difficult to keep in stock. There's not lots, okay. And when they're gone, our issue is here at Honky Dory is that we are struggling to keep really popular products in stock. Because there's obviously, we've always got new products that are going on the machines and everyone's got so many creative ideas. It's like, oh, how about this? All right, yes, let's do that. So before you know it, you've got, things are stacked up. The machines are planned for 3 months in advance.
Which is why this week is so hard.
Which is, yeah, because
all of the stuff that is sold out went on a reprint
had to get
before
reprinted.
This.
Yeah,
so that's why we were in this predicament.
We try. It's very difficult because you have some people who are saying, look, you just launched that 2 weeks ago, and we do try and get the numbers right, and we're pretty good at it. But when things do go just a little bit less than we expected, they will sell out.
Things are going to sell either, so you've got to be a little bit apprehensive. We can't be.
You can't just make millions. Yeah. I mean, we'd love to have elastic walls. I think we'd all like that as crafters as well, wouldn't we? But still. They have obviously managed to get these on, but not many. So when these have gone, it'll be another, I don't know, a couple of months probably until we can get them back in stock again.
Probably.
Just because we won't have the time on the machines. So if you want these, grab them. These are the little book apertures. You've got the silver and the rich gold multiplier, so you get both. What's great is that saves a £5. I love doing this. I came up with the pricing for it. They're $9.99 each, which is what they should be. And I really want a multi-buy.
Adam
and it was
like that, did he?
It was $17.98 the multi-buy, and I said no.
Shut up, Adam. We're not doing that.
Exactly what I said. I said,
go back to your office.
Maybe it is exactly what I said. Back to your office, Adam, and we're doing them. You save a £5 when you buy them together, so you get 48 foiled and die-cut apertures. It's just madness. Love them. I'm not even going to show anything because I don't think I've got any cards here that have been made with them, but they're really good. Aperture goes on top of your little book.
We're going to use them in the demo next.
She's going to use them in the demo. Fabulous. A couple other things, and then we're going to jump straight back to Nat for a demo. Designer card packs. Very popular. 1995. This is the Ultimate Collection 5. Bring it to the right place, Dan. There we go. Very nice. So we've got the botanical scrapbook. So botanical style, but this is matte-tastic as well. So you can add to that if you want to grunge it up. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Very nice. We've got the Happy Birthday. So all kinds of birthday-esque, as you can see, quite vibrant, which is what you want in that. 12 sheets in each of these. You all right, Liz? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. She went, and then I realised she was eating a scone again. Neon bright.
Always.
Neon brights. She has a scone a day. I love her. We've got terrific typography. There we go. And last but not least, of course, we've got the Wild West, which works so beautifully well with that pad that we showed you just a minute ago. Say 15 quid on those, so 19.95 if you get them together. There is a multi-buy on those if you want to buy, if you want to pick and choose. Oh, there we go. Any two for 9.98. But you can pick and choose between any. It's completely up to you. But you're getting 5 for 20 quid there, and less if you're a club member. I'm going to show you the Essential Book of Bigger Sentiments. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to flick through this. Okay, so this is our Easter Wishes Crafty Stash Pad. Look at that. Now, first class.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got inserts in here. You've got papers in here.
I can't. We were going to see if we could set someone a challenge to see how many cards they could make with this whole pad. Because
it'd be lots.
There's so much included in this. It's absolutely jam-packed full.
I love that artwork. Really, really love it. I remember when Jen came in and showed it to me.
This one's my favourite. That church window with the flowers. It's so pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? There's so much. There's over 300 elements in this, and all of these crafty stash pads. They're fantastic. So it's kind of an 8x8 style, but it's got, imagine your deluxe craft pads, but imagine them in 8x8 style instead. $14.99, so the price point is the same as the deluxe craft pads. But you do get more sheets in this. You get 40 sheets in total. Toppers, double-sided papers, inserts, the works, all on a theme. And again, there is a multi-buy on these. We've launched 3 so far. Oh, there you go. You get some extra sheets that you can fussy cut out as well. Beautiful, beautiful. You see the sort of linen effect papers. Look at those sheets. I mean, there's so much in this. So much artwork added in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The daffodils, really, really nice. Grab yours, $14.99. There is a multibuy if you want to mix and match with another one as well. But that's your Easter Wish one. While stocks last on the Easter Wish one, it won't stay in stock forever. I should imagine they will all be gone by Easter, funnily enough. Natalie, we're coming to you.
Ready?
Yes.
So we're going to do a little book. We're going to use the little books next. And we're going to use our frames. So I've chosen the little book of Hydrangea because I just love this artwork. It's so nice. And I've got my frame. We're going to go with the gorgeous oval in this wonderful light blue colour. And then I've picked out this colour. I can never remember this name. From our brand new adorable scoreable colours. It's so nice, and I think it really complements it with like the deep tones that you've got in this, and then that fresh blue with the hydrangeas. So we are going to do an A5 cardigan. We're all about the A5 today. But this time I'm going to keep my matte and layer to be like white, just to add the contrast from the darker colours that we've got. So if I take that to be, again, Dan's favourite, a quarter shorter.
A quarter shorter.
So we're going to stick that directly onto here.
There was another one before that I loved, and it was something to do with Alan's texture. I can't remember what it was. Extra texture.
Extra texture on Alan's beard.
He's going to, honestly, I'm in so much trouble with Alan.
It's fine, he won't be watching. He's busy. So let's pop
people
that
have noted
there.
I'm being very professional today, supposedly, Natalie.
Well, makes a change.
Yes, it's because we have a time limit, don't we?
We do have. We are busy bees, so we've got to be super quick.
Look at that. That looks good.
So
The
nice,
colours that you've got there
I
work
know.
so beautifully together.
It's perfect. So I'm going to stick this onto my card blank, and I'm just going to aim for like it being central. You can always
There's wiggle room, isn't there?
do this the other way around, but as long as that's sort of centralised in there, look how easy this is.
Look at that, and look at how good it looks.
Card,
look at the colours.
instant, straight away. I'm going in with 4 mil
Those hydrangeas are absolutely beautiful. So that's from the hydrangea pad, is it?
Yeah.
Little book, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
gorgeous.
going to go in with my 4 mils because I really want that sort of like almost like you're looking through a window. So you want that extra height on here.
Now, my white hydrangeas that
They're
are in
white ones.
Yeah, we've got white ones. They're really, really big ones. They're absolutely fantastic. So 3 of these white hydrangea plants in a raised planter, like really big raised planter that's got like a bench goes around it and stuff like that. So it's really, really lovely.
Fancy.
Thank you very much. My white hydrangeas are starting, and this is 6 years on, maybe 8 years on.
I need to...
Starting to get some pink to them.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, I don't know how I feel because
you bought
I
them
was
because they were white.
Because they were different, yeah. But now they're getting some pink to them as well, and I think I love it. But then I'm like, But will they ever go back white? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? So I'm going to use this bit now for the inside of my card. Now I'm contemplating decoupaging some of this up, but honestly, I think it looks stunning without that. And then you could just make more cards. That's what we like here at Hunky Dory, don't we? Get the most out of the kits. So I'm going to use this on the inside of my card. I'm actually going to put the perfect verse on it. Now, I'm very mad at myself because I don't have my normal straight edge nesting dies. However, we are going to create this as like a sympathy card. So I think the torn edge one is going to look really nice. And I love this sentiment as well. It's so soft and it's going to work with this shape. It says, I don't know what to say or what to do, but I just want you to know that I'm thinking of you. And sometimes during situations, no matter what life throws your way, it's just nice to know that people are thinking of you.
It's true.
So I'm going to pop that in there. This is going to go through my die plate, so let me grab those.
I just flicked through that Easter Wish Crafty Stash pad again, and each time I flick through it, I see other things and just think, do you know what? I love that.
It's really cute.
Just while you're die cutting that,
yeah, go for it.
If I can bring this as close as possible, can you see the different types of artwork that there are? So you've got the church in there, but you've got the sheep and you've got the rabbits. You've got the daffs there as well. You've got the floral cross. I mean, it's just lovely. 42 craft pack pages in there. If you haven't tried one of our crafty stash pads yet, $14.99. Grab them.
Such
These
a price,
are
isn't it?
similar now, but I don't think there was packed. We did something called craft stacks. Okay, about maybe 6-7 years ago. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you might be right.
No, it can't have
maybe
been
5
that.
years ago. It was quite a while ago, right? And they were
Long
8x8 format. Toppers like this, similar sort of vibe, yeah? They were $19.99, Natalie, yeah?
So you've put more in it and it's cheaper.
And it's $14.99.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? I'm so pleased with it. I'm so, they're if you haven't tried the Crafty Stash pads, get on it because they're really, really good and you'll like them a lot.
So I'm going to place this on with foam pads again just to raise it off my card. I'm going in with 2 mils this time.
People want the codes for the apertures that Natalie is using. Can we bring that back up on screen if that's okay?
And this is going.
There you go. So, let's have a go. LBKAP, LB little book, LBK little book, AP aperture
bund
101. There's always some logic to the codes. It's quite fun actually trying to work out what they are. Honestly, there is. LBK AP BUND 101. That's the little book apertures in the stunning silver and rich gold. Get the multi-buy. It sounds stupid. Don't buy them singly. Don't buy them singly because you get the same amount again for half the price if you buy the 2 packs.
Oh, it's perfect. I love this when it's happened.
Just do that. Yeah, brilliant.
So,
and they're really, really good.
I'm going to add ribbon. I'm also going to add gems if I can find some. But sentiment-wise, do I go with the light blue that matches the frame or the dark blue that matches the background?
Would you mind?
I'd
go with the dark blue, I think. But would you mind? I'd love to see them both against it. Is that all right?
Dark blue?
Yes.
I don't think we need to try the other one.
I don't.
I think it's going to get lost if we do the other one.
I don't know that it will get lost because of the foiled border, which is the whole point of the whole.
Should we try it?
So you can try it. Yeah, I
Not
like
as
that
good.
as well. It looks good.
I don't think it's
I
as
think
good.
that looks really good.
I think that's stronger.
Dark.
That's stronger, isn't it?
Yeah. But they both work.
We'll put that back in there and hope that it stays.
Do you know what I really, really want you to do? And I know we haven't got time.
What do you want me to do?
Today, but I really, really want those hydrangeas. I want another couple of pages, fussy cut out.
I did start. It won't take long.
Oh, did you?
I did start.
So that it's just because I look at them and I think
the flowers.
They've got so much.
So I'm not going to be. I'm not going to be getting those stalks in or anything. We're just going around the flowers. And I think hydrangeas are so easy to cut around.
Aren't they?
Because they're really sort of like just flowy. And because there's like lots of depth to this hydrangea as well, you can easily sort of like take away certain layers. And when we stick this together, it's going to like come together. So we've put this card together really quite quickly actually. So. And that's the beauty of all the products we've got on today.
We're doing well here.
Absolute essentials that make your card making so quick, but they don't give you results that make it look like you make
No,
cards.
not at all. Natalie, we're doing well. We've got 13 minutes left.
Nice.
We're doing well.
We could do
Okay,
another
but I've got
demo.
something that I have to mention to you, right? So on Facebook, on the Facebook feed, I've lost it. There we go. Somebody said, I think Gemma Louise said, beautiful pads. Well, she's right there.
She is.
I'm back, just made a cuppa and got some Black Forest cookies.
Oh, they
Did you hear that, Lise? Black Forest cookies.
Lise, do you know what my snack is today? I was going to bring my cheese scone in, but when I went to get it out of the fridge, it's in the fridge because it was freshly baked, so I don't want it. I wanted it to last longer. I have some carrot cake.
You've got carrot cake today.
Carrot
Cake's good. I like carrot cake.
It's just when I eat it.
I like carrot cake. Do you know what?
We were talking so much about food yesterday.
I'm having a protein bar. Ugh, it's awful.
Well, that's how I started my day on Tuesday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but then I finished it with eating about 10 different other
I'm training. We're off to Mallorca.
You going again?
The boys cycling. We go every year.
Let you go again?
Every year.
Wow.
Yeah, they've allowed us to come into Mallorca.
They're good friends.
Yeah, well, it's very good.
Letting you go
Natalie.
again.
Thank you.
Slow down the pack, don't you?
All right. That's why I'm
That's
trying
why
to
you're training.
I'm losing. Yeah, that's why I'm training. Losing a couple of pounds. I'm out cycling this afternoon. 2 o'clock with my friends.
Another one.
Yes.
Where are you going today?
Into the Ribble Valley, of course.
Oh, okay.
Into the Ribble
It's
Valley,
so good
darling.
around there.
It's beautiful. So the Trough of Bowland.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether we got the Trough, whether we got Waddington Fell or something like that.
I got married near there. Do you ever pass where I got married?
I went past on Saturday. I was out cycling. I went past where you got married, and I said to my friend that I was cycling with, I said, my friend got married there.
Nice. I did. Do you know?
Do you know what I said?
I don't know
do you
whether
like that?
Jen was looking. My friend.
I didn't say my colleague
No, you
got
said
married
my
there. I said
friend.
my friend. My friend got married there.
It depends what day it is, doesn't it?
It does, Natalie. It very much does.
Jen, Design Jen. She got engaged recently, and she's been looking at weddings around the Ribble Valley. It's just stunning, isn't it?
The Ribble Valley's beautiful. Yes.
The views, the landscape. It's just the most beautiful place.
We're in. For people who don't know, we're in. It's gorgeous, right?
Stunning.
For people who don't know, we're in Preston. We're in Lancashire.
Yeah.
Lancashire's in the northwest of England, and we are, let's say, 30 or so miles south of the Lake District.
Oh yeah, another beautiful place.
And the Lake District gets all the kudos.
It does. It does, and rightly so.
And it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing, right? But the Trough of Bowland, which is just the Ribble Valley, is just above us, is great. There's some great pubs, there's some great walks.
Great little,
it's really nice.
Villages.
It's an area of outstanding natural beauty. We love
definitely is. We've got the Witches.
Bless. We've got the Witches, Pendle Hill.
Yeah.
Darling, the Witches, of course.
Although don't go up Pendle Hill thinking you can do it if you've never done
it's
it
not
before.
easy.
If you are not a walker.
Riding up Nick of Pendle, the Nick of Pendle it's called, riding up that is very hard. It's horrible. That comes later in the training.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's not a first day back in the saddle, is it?
You're not doing that. Not.
So I've taken 3 sheets. So my first sheet is the main image, and then I've just gone and done the sort of like the top bits. You can see here I've missed these bottom bits out of the whole flower selection, and then these 2 are just the bottom pieces here. So I just need to work out where I'm popping that.
Gemma says, beautiful makes today, Natalie. Fab, really fab idea to really make little books pop. And it really is, isn't it? These are so good, these aperture card
Whose
forms.
idea was this?
They just work. I'm not gonna say it was my idea now. I'm not gonna pick that up. That it was my idea.
It was yours, wasn't it? You give yourself credit. We give everyone else credit.
Well,
the foiled edge card blanks were cats.
Alan and I were in a meeting together.
Oh yeah,
I came up with this idea, right?
No,
and I said we should do this. And,
I remember now.
They're just slightly large, exactly right. And Alan has appropriated this idea. And he said, so I said, I'll take the plaudits on this when they were so popular. And Alan said, what do you mean you take the plaudits? They're my plaudits, Daniel. I went, no, they're not. And he said, yes, they are. He really believes that it was his idea.
Have you got email proof?
I have no email proof, but I did draw a little drawing.
I remember coming into your office and it was like laid out on a screen. I'm not sure who did that, whether that was you or Alan, but yeah, I was in that meeting.
Anyway.
But there you go. And when you look at this really close up and when we just turn it, you just see that touch of decoupage. So you've got that really nice finish, very clean and simple, but super beautiful. And then you've got your perfect verse in the middle with the inside. Don't throw those away.
Isn't that glorious? And I just love the hydrangeas on that dark background.
It's really nice.
It's like
isn't
hydrangeas at night, but the light playing across those.
Super moody.
Really, really nice. Beautiful, beautiful card, and undoubtedly my favourite card from the day. And your first card was exceptional.
Oh, thanks.
So, should we see what happens with card number 3?
It all goes downhill from here.
You know when you end up chatting about Lancashire and things like that,
Yeah.
you completely forget to get everything together for that you're meant to show next. Sorry, Lisa. I am in trouble today. I've got no idea what these are. Throwback Thursday. Oh yeah, Kelly started Throwback Thursday, didn't she? Excuse me. So we have Throwback Thursday. It ends on Sunday, the 2nd of March at midnight, which is this Sunday. And Kelly has chosen some items, and she's slashed the prices. And when I say slash the prices, they're all exactly half price. So she's gone half price on a load of goodies. Springtime wishes, decoupage toppers, £2.99. Normally, £2.99. It should be £5.99, £2.99. So you get the putty tap with the roses there. Lovely. I think the roses. You get the bunny there, which is beautiful. And these are decoupage toppers. They're already die cut. You just press them straight out. You layer them up from the largest to the smallest. You've got the Home Sweet Home. Beautiful, beautiful. You've got the Mum one. So all of those there.
Oh, that's nice.
These aren't part of it. Oh, these are sentiments, right? So sentiment essentials, £1.
These are
so if you want
cute.
a sheet of sentiments,
I like these. Where have these been hiding?
a sheet of sentiments for £1. In the warehouse, they've been
love
hiding.
those.
New home, retirement, happy Father's
There's some
Day,
good shapes
send you
in
warm
there.
thoughts, new baby boy, with sympathy, get well soon. There's ribbon borders at the bottom, good luck, birthday wishes, etc. Sentiment sheet,
How
£1
cute.
instead of $1.99, available on the website. Go to offers at the top, find Throwback Thursday, hit that, and you will find those items. Violet Delights ribbon selection. 2 ribbon selections here, normally a tenner. There are 5 each. Love it. Well, that must be Violet Delights, I'm sure it is. And that means that would be Spring Melody, so that makes sense to me from a colour perspective. Nat,
Yeah.
there's a mix of, I can see in here, there's a mix of ribbon. Natalie's our ribbon queen. So you've got a mix in there of different sizes, different widths, but that's all satin double face, yes? Satin double face, but in beautiful colours. Look at those. They're really pretty. Okay, so it doesn't say on there how many metres there are, unfortunately. A mega pack, but
what
it was
was
a tenner.
it?
Was a tenner. The website's got all the info.
Yeah, I think probably maybe 24 metres. That's what we used to do when they were bigger packs.
One's got
40?
24, one's got 40. So
Wow.
one's right. That's got 24 metres. I can feel it. That's got 40 metres. So can't be the other way around.
Yeah, because
That one feels thicker.
No, the other one's got more in it because it's got 3 different sizes, 8 different colours.
Oh, the other one's got more in it because it's got 3 different sizes, 8 different.
No, yeah, you're wrong.
I think she's wrong, right? Because that one weighs nearly twice as much as that one. That one's a big thicker package, yeah. But if Lisa says it's right, I'm not arguing with her. Okay, right. Behave. Okay, so couple of things I'm going to show you, and then we're going to go to a demo, and the things I'm going to show you are these cards. So let's take a look. Little book page. One of those fantastic, is it a pastel one? Yeah, pastel edge, forward edge card blank. And then we've got this, it's been fussy cut and popped on top. Nice and easy. We've got a lovely sentiment here or verse from the Perfect Verses. It's kind of everything that we've shown you today, all in one card, isn't it? Which is great. And I'm pretty sure that's right. So that's cardstock. So that's your card from your adorable scoreable. Brilliant. 70th birthday. Oh, I was just picking this up, but it's actually a full stepper that Dawn's made. Thank you very much. 70th birthday. Happy 70th birthday. You're not growing old. You're increasing in value. Here's to an oldie but a goldie. Absolutely perfect. Oldie but a goodie. Brilliant. With steppers there. That's a really, really nice one. You've got your forward edge card blank there, but as you can see, matches really nicely with the mirror and turned into a stepper. Beautiful. Bit of parchment used here. Happy birthday. Very nice, very nice. Again with these foiled edge card blanks. Little book. Jessica popped that together for us. Thank you very much. Very, very nice. Similar colours to the card that Natalie's just made. Again, showing how well the Miri works with the forward edge card blanks. So beautiful. So many cards. I mean, ridiculous numbers of cards. So thank you to everybody who made these cards for us. That's one from Amy, our own little Amy. Jessica made this one. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's take a closer look at that. Isn't that lovely?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So using it with your masks and your stencils, dies.
Everything used together, really good.
Is going to work for this.
Example of that, I don't want to lose these, they're all going to try and fall off. Example of those perfect verses again. I love you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you are yet to be. With a lovely, is that from that's paper, so that's from a dual design pad, Natalie? The heart?
That is from a pad that hasn't yet launched yet.
Oh, is it? Right.
Coming out next.
So let's pretend you've not seen that yet. But again, and white is so in, and these pastel forward edge card blanks are on. Can we bring the price up back on screen, if that's okay, Liz? They're on Ink Me white card, your 300 GSM, which you can buy as sheets from us, but it's also the same card that we use for all of our card blanks, which means that if you've had card blanks from Hunky Dory, you know the quality of it. It's really, really high quality. We do not skimp on it. We don't reduce the GSM when the price goes up to us just so that we can make more profit or anything like that. That's not what you get from us. You get the same quality. It's what you know, what you love, and what you deserve. Okay, that is everything from me, but not everything from Nat.
No, we're going to do a demo. We're going to use this gorgeous decoupage topper from the Super Savers. So I'm just going to start layering up these.
Throwback Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. What did I say? Super Savers. When are Super Savers coming? Are they soon?
They're on.
They're on now?
Super Savers are on as well.
We've got both.
How many promotions would you like?
Please no more.
Please no more, says Lisa.
Lisa's too busy. No more for Lisa. So I've started with these flowers, but that one goes on the bottom. So I just need to layer up these. And I love our decolages for how easy they are to sort of work out where everything goes.
Which is brilliant, isn't it? Nat, we were talking about Preston before, so I'm just looking at the comments. Fiona says Lancashire, the centre of the universe. We'll
centre of our universe.
Centre of our universe it is. Jackie said, my hubby's from Preston. It's Jackie Bradley. So Mr. Bradley is from Preston. I wonder which school he went to. Dawn says, my dad was born in Goosner. So Goosner is a place where I ride through Goosner.
Yeah, you will do, won't you?
Yeah, I mean, regularly. There's a good pub there. It's called the Stag, I think. And I took Deborah and I went for a really nice meal there just last year. Somebody selling?
Is that the one that was...
It is good food, isn't it?
Is that the one that was recently done up?
Yes, it's been done up. It was very nice. Jan says, my uncle and aunt used to run the info centre and tea rooms in the Trough of Bowland. Right, that's interesting, because I wonder whether you mean at Dunsop Bridge. Because, so Dunsop Bridge is the centre of... It's either the centre of Britain or it's the centre of the UK. It's one of them.
Really?
Yes, yeah, Dunsop Bridge, which is just in the Trough of Bowland.
Isn't that crazy?
And there is
it seems quite high up.
I think it's called Puddle Ducks. There's a cafe there called Puddle Ducks. And yes, so that might be what you're talking about.
I'm just thinking about this as well when I'm making these up. You could so easily make more than one card with this decoupage if we sort of used every other layer. You'd be able to make 2 cards here with the artwork that we've got.
Oh, for sure. And this is the thing.
It's really nice. Obviously, it depends on how much you want to sort of use this and how much dimension you want from your card. But
Anne-Marie always does it. She says she uses them alternately.
Yes.
So she'll get them from biggest to smallest, and then she'll put the biggest down, ignore the next layer, put the next one on, ignore the next layer like that, and then the ones that she's left with. And you effectively create 2 decoupages. Which is brilliant.
What you can do as well with this one, because that cat there doesn't have any other detail on it, you could just do the cat by itself and then do these ones all laid up. It's really beautiful, this design.
I was just looking for the design, but I think, did you grab it?
I stole it, yeah.
You took it from me? Right, okay, no worries. So I'll use a different one just to see how many layers there are,
There's so many.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This one's got a huge amount. I mean, the one with the Mother's Day thing on, which is perfect because Mother's Day is coming up. There's loads on that one. So now I've got these bigger sections. I can move on to my larger foam pads.
While I'm here, shall I see if I can make this up now?
This one goes...
Will you lend me some foam pads there?
Yeah.
Can I have some quite little ones? Is that all right?
Yeah, I'm not done with them ones now.
You're done with these?
So give you some big ones and some little ones.
Thank you very much.
So
You're very kind.
I say I'm done. I might I need those small ones back. I'm joking.
There's some on the top of that trolley in there.
So let's pop this on here. And then while I was just like in this room, I didn't look at these designs beforehand. So I was like, what have we got in here that I can use with this? And we do have loads of stuff in the Facebook room, like duo design pads. There's obviously the adorable scoreable selection in here. We've got shimmer card in here. So I've come across a duo design pad that I'm going to use. I was looking for flowers, and I did think about using the new stained glass one, but the roses are red in the stained glass one, so it didn't really fit my feels.
Are the violets blue in it, darling?
The violet's blue. What do you mean? Oh,
just me.
I don't even know if there's violets in there. So
Never mind.
we'll put this on here.
It's a very bad dad joke.
Very bad dad joke.
The roses are
So
red,
I'm
the
going
violets
with
blue.
this one, which has our Natural Planet and Gorgeous Grunge, because this sheet has got all of the pink roses on, which match this. Now this is really, really strong. So I'm going to lay a bit of parchment over it just to soften it. So you can still use that. So we're going to use the pink card. And funnily enough, I've done A5s all day today. I'm going to stick with it. I only had a pink left in my A5 and my DL. So I didn't think this would fit on a DL. Oh, it does. Let's do a DL instead. Change it up a bit.
Do you know what? I'm using over here
So I'm going to
circular
put this.
foam pads now, and I've never used circular
Foam pads on your decoupage is so
I've
handy.
literally never used circular foam pads in my life, and
So-
aren't they good?
I'm just going to trim this down. Now I'm doing this by eye, and I want a little bit of a white edge around here. So I think that's about 1/4 that I need to take off there now. Sometimes it is best to measure, and then other times doing it by eye gives you the exact same result. So let's take another 2 off that. Just always make sure you do less than more, because then you'll sometimes be sad when you've cut through it. So I've got a little white edge now. So what I'm going to do is measure this one, and this is 1/4/3. So let's go for 1/4 under the 3, and let's see how much of a, because I do want some of the stronger pink coming through, but not all the way. So I think that's about right. So then I can just measure that on there and trim that down a bit. Let's see where we're looking. That looks good to me. So let's get this stuck down flat.
I should imagine that we have limited stocks of this little springtime decoupage kit. I can't imagine. I mean, I've not seen it, but I just can't imagine there being any sort of decent amount of stock of it. Lisa, any news on that? There's not masses.
I think some of the throwback stuff was limited, but I think that might be the one we've got.
We've got a decent amount.
We've got a decent amount of that, we've not got tons of everything else.
Right, okay, we have got a decent amount of this springtime thing, which is great, because it means that if you wanted more than one, you can grab more than one. But I am amazed that Kelly has put springtime decoupage, including Mother's Day stuff, in Throwback Thursday at the very beginning of spring. I'm a massive fan of that.
It's good though, isn't
Massive
it?
fan.
So
Oh, was that your idea, Lise? Oh, well done. I'm a
overlaid
big
the
fan, Lise. Well done.
onto my design where I wanted it to go, but I didn't stick it down. Then I stuck down my decoupage, so that's now stuck on my parchment. And then I flipped it over because I now have sort of like places where I can use my foam without you being able to see it. And then I'm going to pop a little bit on the very top sort of corners there, and we're going to cover that up with foam pads, with gemstones. So just laying that on my design now. So I've got a nice sort of darker edge, but then it softens it so you can see that it matches in with that pastel a little bit more. And then I think pink gemstones to match the pink card blanks is what I want to do with this. I've got my sentiment as well, thinking of you. So I'll pop that up here so it looks like the cat's just popping over to say hello to that sentiment. And then we're going to go in with these really large pink gems, and I'm just going to place that on top of where we added our little glue on those corners. I don't know if I can fit one on here. Maybe we'll just do the 2 at the top. It looks a bit odd with just 2. So I'm going to try and squeeze that one in there, underneath that section. Oh, let's just see if we can lift that up.
I've got so much decoupage here, it's crazy.
That one that you're doing is jam-packed full.
Isn't it?
There's so much on it. So yeah, then we're just going to add this on with foam pads so I can get some. I use this 4mm so it stands off a bit more. Just curve that around.
I love a bit of decoupage, it's really cool, isn't it?
And then I can just add that to the very top of my card here. And then there we go. We are finished.
It's very cute, Natalie. I like it a lot. I love that pussycat. It's so cool.
Isn't it?
I have to admit, I've only watched half your demo because I got
I know,
overexcited.
you were too busy. You did pick the hardest one to do as well.
I did. I've got this far so far. Just adding
but
layers.
Show everyone how much
layers.
is left.
But I've still got this to go.
All of those flowers.
It just goes on and on and on. I've still got the mum at the top, and there's a couple that are pressed out that I haven't finished yet as well, which is great. That is also in there with that springtime decoupage. Can you just bring that back up on the screen for a sec for us, please? I think it's a $2.99. Right. Okay. So there are 4 sheets in there, and it's $2.99 instead of $5.99. So that is half price, along with those other Throwback Thursday stuff. So if you want them, grab them. Okay. The thing I meant to have done is look for
what's coming up.
Okay. A slightly faster show today. So we talked a bit fast. So I do apologise if we talked a bit too fast, but. Nat's got a lot of stuff to get on with. She's rather excited about it as well, in a slightly frazzled sort of way. Next up on Hunky-Dory TV, Amy is over at Hobbymaker this afternoon.
She is.
She is. Join her at 1 p.m. for new Moonstone Pets in Bloom, and 3 p.m. for brush marker offers, and 5 p.m. for Miri. Next up on Hunky-Dory Craft TV, with us here on Facebook and YouTube, create sweet cards featuring your furry friends in a pretty floral style with our new Moonstone dies. Join Anne-Marie and Stacey will be back on as well tomorrow morning. Now, Stacey, from a demonstrating perspective, she's really rather good, isn't she?
She's so good.
We like it, don't we?
Very
she's
good.
Really good at explaining
showing
what
techniques
she's doing.
and sort of like explaining how to get those finishes. She's exceptionally good.
For sure, good. So if you'd like to see Stacey tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, here with us, Hunky-Dory TV, make sure that you set your alarm, or you can. What can you do? How can you make sure that you get reminded of it?
Do notifications, Lisa.
Subscribe on YouTube. That's the way to do it. Okay. Have a lovely day. We hope that we've entertained you for an hour, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.